subscribe, please. Guys, the allergy's still going crazy, but got my chopsticks and I got my food. Are you ready to feast? Woo! Yes, it is. It's about to be going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus!
Uh-oh. Where's he got, black youngster? Uh-oh. Say it. Say big boo 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 boo.
Preach it. Preach it.
Booty booty boy. Allergy go crazy.
In the name of Jesus. Shake that booty.
Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Oh my God.
We actually get to keep it?
Yes, up on beer up.
Okay. I've been rolling these for your wallet.
What up, squad? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
So guys, it's your boy. Oh man, my scooter's slow. Slow, but I'm trying to make it down. Too slow right now, guys. Like and subscribe. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at this. There's a crane. Oh my goodness, with a long something. Hey yo, what's up guys? It is your boy Supreme Love God. Look at the stars above me. We are on planet Earth right now. This is time traveling in this time, so if you ever remember this, come on bro. Give me an elevator. I'm trying to eat my food. I got my food. I want to eat. Yep, focus spot. Alright guys, so today we're gonna do mango. Do some mango today. So we got mango going. And then we're gonna do some hot wasabi. Let's get that right. Ooh. And then we're gonna do this right here. Hopefully we ain't mess this up too bad. Hopefully it'll be good to go. Yeah. Ooh, a little bit more dab. Alright. So guys, so we got it. Closing it up right now. Good to go. Carry it. Yeah. What's up, guys? Woo. We're right downtown. Oh, I gotta go here one day too and get this. One day we're gonna go. One day. Alright. Hey, how you doing? Alright. That's where the shower go. Alright. Woo. What's up, bros? Making my way downtown. Got my food. Good to go. Alright guys, so we're right downtown right now. I'm about to go to my other little spot. Gotta go get some stuff. Little hoverboard, time traveling to. We made it. We did it. Yeah. Man, I time traveled. Hey, what's up guys? It is your boy Supreme Like God. We're right downtown. I'm on my hoverboard. Feel like a time little traveler. My nose is running. My allergies still going crazy, but. Hey man, that's just what happens. The charger is on the way, so we're gonna have our scooter back. Alright guys, we're going to the poker spot. Thank you. Fill out my form. Yes, get my future versus device. It's time for us to roll out. Let's go get some stuff done. Oh yeah. Device is ready for launch. Let's roll out, guys. I don't even walk no more. I just glide. Oh, somebody was smoking. Hello there, lady. Cheers. Yeah. Alright, guys. We gotta do some stuff done. Ooh, it's bright out here. Fly, birdies! Fly away! Alright, never mind. Fly, dirty, fly away. So today, we're learning about Tabasco
It took a little
sauce.
while to actually get the final
How hot
recipe,
it
but the process
You know me, I
itself,
love
as you'll
Tabasco
see,
sauce.
hasn't changed much. There's a few more pieces of equipment, but that's it. Everything used to be grown until the 60s right here on Avery Island. Then we started growing around Louisiana, and then into Mexico and Venezuela, and then all over.
The main purpose of the growing operations on Avery Island is to grow huge fields of peppers and to choose only the top 1% of seeds to send away to be grown elsewhere.
We look for the right plants, we mark them, we pick them, and those seeds are used to send to Latin America mostly, where we do the majority of our harvesting.
Are these financially the most efficient pepper for you to work with?
Absolutely not.
Really?
It's a more attractive looking pepper than a lot of them, but it's very inefficient.
Why?
They're very small, it's hard to get off.
Are they all picked by hand, or do you guys have machinery?
No, they're all picked by hand. I mean, we've been trying to develop a machine that would do it, but it's just not very efficient.
I'm gonna have a bite.
Woo!
What you'll feel is it starts
That about
working
to burn.
mostly on the front of your tongue.
That shit gonna
It'll
burn.
start
I
going
love
back.
Tabasco sauce.
It'll stop you from
I love
talking.
Tabasco sauce.
That was great. You just ate the whole thing.
Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to show my commitment to the brand. It's also really cold outside, and now I feel like I'm a little bit warmer. I think we both look a little more red.
Yeah, definitely.
Once the peppers have been picked, the seeds are extracted and sent all over South America and Africa to be grown from seed to pepper. At that point, the peppers are combined with a little bit of salt and ground into a pepper paste, which is then shipped back to Avery Island for processing in these large
Pepper
containers.
Okay.
All right, ready to go?
How many barrels do you fill up a day?
So, 100 barrels.
100 barrels.
Average.
Is this a one-person job?
Mm-hmm.
You can do it all on your own?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You needed me a little though, right?
More support.
Yeah. It's so f***ing cool. I'm going.
Now. There you go. That's it. What separates us from everybody else and what we do is the aging for 30 years of this whole process. There's a lot of people who are Tabasco fans, or love Tabasco, they have no idea the pepper sauce is in it.
Now we've filled a bunch of barrels and we're gonna put the lid on and get them ready for aging.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So this is its natural state. All this is ground Tabasco pepper the day it's picked with salt added to it. It doesn't take much. It is spicy. It's very fresh, like grassy notes to it.
Yeah.
Like a fresh chili.
Definitely get some grass. So could you explain the reasoning for the salt lid that goes on here?
So the salt that you're seeing here is not actually touch and mash at all. So there's a lid here. Obviously there's salt on top. So maybe if there's a small imperfection in that lid that we don't see, that salt jams itself in there and acts as a seal. Cool. And it's an extra protective layer.
Now the barrels are sealed and sent to the aging warehouse for over 3 years. I can't stress this enough. All of the world's future Tabasco is in this room.
There's about 55,000 in here of
What's
these
that? Look at
barrels.
those spiders.
This is all the future Tabasco.
All the future Tabasco.
Wow.
Each barrel makes
Look at that,
approximately 10,000 2-ounce bottles of Tabasco.
Got it.
Wow.
You can kind of look down that one and
What? Do you kind of like the cobwebs a little bit?
yes, it's a natural way of keeping the insects down.
This is so crazy because the barrels are like a living entity, and obviously it would be so much easier to just put everything in a giant bin, like a controlled plastic or stainless bin. It's just such a human stage of this process. Now I got the chance to see what the 3-year-old mash tasted like after spending all that time in the warehouse. Right here we have 3 years from now we're time traveling.
Correct.
So this is the same? It's
Absolutely.
lost all this
Yeah.
all this water?
Correct. All this moisture. So that's part of the fermentation process. You have the evaporation and things like that.
Does it lose some of the spice?
No.
You almost get like a miso vibe.
Mhm.
You get that fermentation.
Right.
It's not just straight salt. It's one cohesive unit now. Not just a bunch of Lone Rangers in a barrel over
That's
there.
it.
So this is the blending department. This is where we take the 3-year-old aged mash and we make it in Tabasco red pepper sauce.
The 3-year-old mash then makes its way into the mixing room, where it's combined with vinegar at a measure of 70-30 and mixed for approximately 3 weeks. Is this hot sauce heaven?
Hot sauce heaven right there. I call it Sauceville.
Sauceville.
Yeah.
Are you the mayor?
Sauceville, Louisiana. I'm the mayor. Come see me anytime. These are my vinegar tanks. So I get about 2 truckloads of vinegar every day. 12,000 gallons go really, really fast.
Okay, so this is the 3-year-old mash.
Yeah, this is 3-year-old age mash ready to go.
From here, what happens is the 3-year-old mash gets sucked into one of those machines and then mixed with vinegar.
To the mixing tank.
Gotcha. One of the ways Tabasco keeps the product consistent is by blending all of the peppers from the different countries together in each batch.
We use 12 barrels, a mixture of different countries together. Like I might put 3 to 4 countries together. So that's how we get the 96 barrels every day we use every day.
The nose in here is quite pungent. It smells like you get a little bit of the hot sauce, but it's just a lot of vinegar. How's it? You get used to it?
Oh yeah, you get used to it. I mean, after years of working over here, you get used to the smell, and I don't smell anything.
Even when you walk in first thing in the morning?
First thing in the morning.
You think it smells like everything else?
Smell like go time to me.
From the storage tanks down there, they get pumped up into here.
And constantly stirred, 14 to 28 days. So this is the mash, the 12 barrels of mash, vinegar all mixed together.
So from here, it gets strained.
Every tank you're gonna get out like anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 pounds of seed.
Okay.
Pepper pulp, you're gonna get about 30, 40 pounds of pepper pulp.
And then after everything comes out, then you get this, which is like finally what we know of as Tabasco.
So that's ready to go. The only thing I gotta do here is take a sample to the lab, let them test it for me. They test the salt, the pH, the acidity, the pungency, and they tell me it's good or not. We only make good stuff over here, so it's gonna be good.
So what keeps you interested and excited is making something that is as close as possible to the thing that's been done for 150 years.
Yeah, so doing that is tradition for me, and it's when I go in the store, I get to see Tabasco brand pepper sauce on the shelf. You know, I had my hands in making this, and it's gone all over the world. So I'm just proud to be a part of it. The tradition that keeps it seems like it keeps going and going and going and going. It don't get much better than that. I mean, I like it. I can do it another 40 years. I mean, if I come to your house and you don't have Tabasco brand pepper sauce, it's gonna be a quick visit. And so I just make sure you have it on the table, ready to go.
You'll leave a restaurant?
I'll leave a restaurant.
Once Tabasco sauce is finished and approved, it makes its way to the bottling facility, which is literally next door. Just a reminder that everything Tabasco happens on this island. So what goes on in there?
So it's really, really pretty simple. The sauce comes down into a filler. You'll see the bottles go around. They get filled.
Okay, so you need...
They get labels put on them. They go in a carton, and then they go in a box. Really, really simple, but it's moving really fast, and it's really pretty cool to see how dynamic it is.
Yeah. And how many bottles you guys get through a day?
So on a good day, we'll make about 700,000 equivalized units. My great-great-great-grandfather.
You're related.
I'm related. In his lifetime, he made 350,000 bottles. 30 years, 25 years of making Tabasco sauce, he made 350,000 bottles.
Yeah.
That's a shift right now. Not even, half a shift.
So really, the stages of this factory are organizing bottles, filling bottles, closing bottles.
Pretty simple.
But it's pretty cool that you guys do it here. How often is this factory running?
This time of year, during the fourth quarter kind of holiday season, we're running 5 days a week, almost 24 hours a day. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It gets kind of mesmerizing. Like, you can sit and watch this stuff, and you just feel your mind go blank. It's really kind of incredible.
In trying to figure out how Tabasco has gotten so popular over time, I think it's important to look at the consistency. The company is literally run by descendants of the same person that started it, and every single person who works here is obsessed with making the product as close as they can to the original product that was made.
You've seen the process.
Yeah.
And you've tasted the mash, you've tasted the peppers.
Frankly, I tasted too much product and byproduct because I was just eating that and nothing else.
As a reward for all of your hard work, we have a...
Whoa!
So this is a stainless steel spoon. It's sort of like a badge of honor. Like when you walk around the factory, people know that you tried the mash.
Will they let me into bars in New Orleans with this thing?
No, they'll probably arrest you if they see you. If they get something else. Granddaddy.
Yeah, let's move mountains.
The process for making sauces nowadays, it's like you grind everything up in it. We have to take stuff out of this one. When you look at the flavor profile, it's fairly flat. It really needs to work with something.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. That's the purpose of this.
I gotta say, I've said this before, going through all the stages today and meeting all the people that really care about what goes in here, it changes it a bit for me. I enjoyed that Tabasco bite a little bit more than I usually do.
That's really good to hear. That's what we're here to do.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for making the trip down and spending the time to learn about us a little bit.
At this point, I think it's safe to say that hot sauces may come and go, but Tabasco has proven that it has staying power.
Your hands will start shaking, your heart will start going faster. You get sweaty, your eyes water, your skin flushes, the mucous membranes run, and so you get snot pouring out your nose.
Ed Curry is an evil genius who brought the world the Carolina Reaper, the world's hottest hot pepper.
A Carolina Reaper is a beautiful fruit that is hiding a package of evil inside, and it's the hottest pepper in the world. I get to hurt people from all over the world every single day. I might have a little sadistic streak to me.
The aptly named Curry has been hyper-focused on one thing since 1981, hot peppers. More specifically, he's obsessed with crossbreeding different peppers to make them as hot as possible by upping their level of capsaicin, the ingredient that gives hot peppers their heat. And the Carolina Reaper is an absolute capsaicin beast.
I made the Carolina Reaper by breeding a pepper I got from a doctor from Pakistan with a pepper I got from a coworker at the bank from the island of St. Vincent. I was just trying to raise capsaicinoid levels in the naga that I got from Pakistan to see if I could get one of the subcapsaicinoids to go higher. And we got the Carolina Reaper. It was a gift from God.
In 2013, Curry's favorite pepper was officially crowned the spiciest in the world by the Guinness Book of World Records. But how spicy is that?
Alright guys, we're about to watch a Mo Vlogs vlog. Alright, let's go. Now we're about to go to Dubai.
Mothers make a promise to protect their children. But what about protecting mothers? The maternal mortality rate is rising, with a higher risk for black women.
Two, one.
Oh, it works. It
So
works.
satisfying. Hello.
Stop!
Bro, what are you doing?
Bro, why are you copying me? You don't!
This is
I have a real headache!
This is the intro.
Stop it, stop it!
I know this is how we're gonna start the video.
No, I have a headache, stop it!
This is how we're gonna start the video, bro. Oh, hey yo! What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna be doing something that's very, very popular on the internet right now. We're gonna be testing TikTok life hacks. Recently, there's been loads of videos made on TikTok life hacks now. I'm not sure if you guys know what TikTok is. It's very popular. My sister's very popular on TikTok, and she doesn't even talk on the app. She just walks. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Today we're gonna see if these life hacks actually work or if they're just lying. Today we're gonna test TikTok life hack. Apparently, if we put this gas into the Coke can, it's gonna make a rocket out of it. Apparently, I don't know. Oh, whoa. Okay, ready, guys? In 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
2,
it worked.
1. Alright guys, so here goes nothing. This is our last attempt at doing this. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. Alright, here we go. Guys, this is actually insane. So the gas is going into the bottle right now.
First of all, bro, you threw that up, okay? Yeah. Like a sweat all day. I look cool. I look like Bob Marley.
There we go,
You
guys.
lost stuff on right, man. Some to the most side.
You see that? Oh my god. Guys, now after the life hack, you have a bunch of frozen Pepsi. Look at that. Guys, look at this.
Oh guys, I'm praying for the
Like the Pepsi is frozen in there.
The praying is bad. Oh,
Can
my
you see
God,
that?
praying. I love you,
my
humans.
God!
Thank you for
Alright, guys.
subscribing to my
By the way, that
humans
took us about 10
YouTube
tries.
channel.
We swallowed like a liter of butane. We might as well die after this. But how do you feel? How do you feel?
Caution, make sure you have very good mask next time to do this because it can be fatal. So kids, don't try this at home without supervision.
This is something that I honestly don't believe works. Apparently, you can actually make tattoos out of normal paper. If you use perfume and hot water, you can turn this into a tattoo. So we're gonna do this. Alright guys, so what you wanna do is just print out a picture. You're just gonna cut out your piece of tattoo. Okay, so now that you have your tattoo, what you want to do is you're going to go ahead and spray perfume on it. Come check this out. Can you guys see that?
Okay.
So you want to just go ahead and spray all of the tattoo. I don't know if I'm supposed to spray both sides. This is soaked with perfume right now. So apparently now you just put the tattoo on, alright? Okay, we're going to put it right over here, guys. Alright? And now you're going to want hot water.
Hot water?
Just like warm. So we're just going to go ahead and... Oh! It kind of works! It actually kind of works. Can you see that? Bro, it worked. It stayed as a tattoo. Yeah. Oh my god! Alright, so basically guys, it didn't fully go on because I used cold water. That's a success! Guys, we're gonna go ahead and try and put the rest of it just like that. We're gonna put some sprays in there. They're gonna let it sink in. Alright, so moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, yo, look at that. Oh my god.
I don't know how that worked, but it worked.
The tattoo actually doesn't come off as well. So as you can see, it's on her hand. Like we can't even wipe it off.
That's cool. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Very real, nice and good.
Let's go test out
Get it
some
go.
more TikTok life
Yeah,
hacks.
yeah.
Alright guys, so the next life
Well, my
hack I
Alex
wanna
is gonna
teach you,
cook
this is
today.
actually
We're watching
something
Mo vlog.
that all
They
of
had
you
this
can
painting
try out,
forever.
okay? So,
Forever.
This is like a normal packet of chips, guys, okay? Now normally if you guys want to leave it
We're gonna go and get some food today too, as well.
Probably
Probably gonna get some, I want some.
It's not easy. But this is really cool, guys. Okay? Alright, guys. So what you want to do is you want to come down and fold it like this. Alright. So you're gonna fold this like that. Alright. Now you're gonna turn it around and you're gonna slowly just do this. Alright. You guys see that? And now, if you turn it around, you can see you have two edges on either side. So you just take these edges and you flick it like that. And you flick it like that, and bam. Bro, it's not opening. It will not open. Check it out. And look, you can even tell because if I do this, the air doesn't go out of it. You can see that? Bro! It's like magic. Yeah. This is something I'm going to use on a daily basis. Okay, try it. Okay? So my sister's going to do it. All you want to do is you're going to fold each edge like this. Flip it around. Then you're going to slowly fold downwards. That's enough. That's enough. Then turn around. Now you want to take these edges and flip them on the other side. Ta-da! Guys, it actually worked. Look at the size right now, guys. Okay, you see that? It goes in there. Now, bam.
Oh my god, why you not supposed to do that?
Whoa!
Melted.
Damn.
That's so weird.
Apparently it's not even that hot. Apparently like...
Don't touch it.
Damn. Alright guys, so right now we are about to do the next life hack. And this one actually involves McDonald's. So this life hack is actually something that is really cool. When you see it, you're like, why did I never think about that, you know? Alright guys, so you see right now we're going to go through the drive-thru with the Lamborghini. Not only is it a life hack, but it's a Lamborghini drive-thru. So let's go.
Yeah, they can't hear us.
So they told us to go to the next window because they can't hear us in the car, guys. This car is so loud. Okay, so right now we just got the food from the drive-thru, guys, and this is how the life hack works, okay? So basically, in between your burger box, there's actually a hole in the middle, so you just put your straw right through there. And now, guys, as you can see, there's no balance, but what you do is you put your fries on this side. and it balances it out.
Wow.
Yo, this is the coolest life hack ever. You can literally turn your meal into like a platter.
Amazing.
Now, hold it.
Really cool.
Hold it. Like, look at that, guys.
Whoa.
It literally perfectly balances out. Can you see that?
That's cool. That's really cool. Amazing.
I think maybe that's what it was made for. Guys, so you can literally have your fries and take a bite off your burger and have your fries.
Yeah, just have it and then just drink it.
Bro, that's so cool. I was like my fries.
Look at my allergies.
Here, so
What the freak is going on?
you just eat your
Right now, we're
fries.
chilling.
you know,
We got 2 more minutes
drink.
left. And we're about to go get the food.
Yo, this is actually so satisfying. Like, yo, life hack approved. The next life hack today is actually at Starbucks. So this one is really, really cool, and it can teach you how to save some money. What you do is order a small drink with no ice, and you get a cup of ice. It becomes the same price. Alright, I hope it makes sense.
What he says is that you order small drink and large ice.
Wow. So this Starbucks is only a drive-through, and we don't have a car, so we're gonna walk through. Bro, we're trying to. Shh.
There's people inside.
There's people inside?
Yeah,
they're working for the drive-through. What's the different sizes?
Do you have sushi?
Do you have sushi?
How you know I'm about to get sushi, bro?
So right now we
How
just
you know I'm
ordered
about
my
to get
drink. I got a small. What did we get? So right now I got a small latte with no ice, and I got a free cup of ice on the side. So hopefully this works. Okay, so right now we're gonna check if this life hack works, guys. So I paid for a small drink, and this is a large drink. Okay, you can see the difference, right? Yeah. It's like really big. So if I put this drink into this cup, it should fill it up. All right. All right. So let's see if this life hack works. Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm about to jump into the virtual reality world. We're about to play some Firewall. We gotta do it for my friend Perk. I got you, bro. To this day. I'm gonna wet these mother freakers up. Alright? I got you, bro. To this day. 8 games straight in a row. I'm winning them all. Let's get it. Yeah.